Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grow up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. Hey, what's going on, people? I don't have long to be here at all. I promise you I do not. I have a hard stop about maybe 50 minutes, 45, 50 minutes. So bear with me real quick. And I'm going to get started over here. Hello to everybody. Hello. Welcome. Hope all is well. Let me know in the chat who is tapping in. Okay. What's going on? Let me turn off this ceiling fan real quick. All right, Roll Tide, I see you. She can do all things possible. What is going on? And Ask to 985. Look, like I said, welcome to everybody that is new, coming by here for the very first time. And welcome back to those, who tap in from time to time or tap in frequently. I'm not going to be here long. I have a hard stop in about 50 minutes, 49 minutes, somewhere around there. I will ask you kindly and quickly, if you don't mind sharing. It helps me beat the algorithm. And not only does it help me beat the algorithm, it helps me find the people that I am selected to cross paths with, okay? It's called evangelism. Hello, Instagram family. Same thing over here. Share to somebody's story. If you're watching or viewing on YouTube, go ahead and smash that like button. Also, they have the little heart emojis that you can send, fire emojis. They like to see engagement, okay? That absolutely just helps me get into the For You page or the news feed or on somebody's channel, okay? And it does not cost anybody anything. With that being said, I'm going to open us up right here real quick in prayer. Okay. Father, I thank you, Father, for your children. I thank you that we are all the creation of God, but we are not all the children of God. And tonight you send me here for your children. Father, you said to pray to you, the Lord of the harvest. I pray that you have sent those who are called to go into the harvest field and do what you have called us to do while we still yet have time. I thank you for your grace. I thank you for your mercy, for sustaining and holding back a lot of things that should have already happened. But Father, we ask you to give us just a little more grace and a little more time, not to waste, but to build, not to waste, but to move, not to waste, but to stand up. I praise you. I honor you. I glorify you, Father. I thank you that you have never failed us and you never will. I know that your will is not that any man perish, but I'm praying for the laborers tonight, Father. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead. Hello, Samina. What's going on over here to my Instagram fam? I had to say that prayer because it is absolutely imperative that we need to be in prayer. That's number one. Okay, there's a lot of things going on. I titled this "You're Almost Out of Time." Urgent economic updates. When I thought that I thought it was something, and I'm really not focused on what the world or the government and different things of that sort is doing. If you choose to just watch that consistently, it brings in a spirit of fear, paranoia. I only watch it so that I can watch what they're doing and move accordingly. Okay, with that being said, I'm here to see who's ready to build because we ain't got a lot of time. I thought it was bad. It's real bad. It's real bad. People's social securities is getting cut. People's welfare is getting cut. They did say that they did not pass a bill for free reduced school meals. Do y'all know how many people this is going to affect on top of all of the layoffs? They know exactly what they're doing. They control the chaos. They control the narrative because they want to implement a new system. And the only way that you cannot become a victim of the system is that you prepare and get ahead of it. You prepare and get ahead of it. And I promise you, I'm not going to be here long. I am going to do something I said I wasn't going to do anymore. And that is to give you guys an opportunity to help yourselves. Ain't nobody else coming back to save you. There was one Savior. He had already came and did his job. Ain't nobody else coming back to save you, beloved. I thought the reciprocal tariffs was a thing. Okay, we get prepared for that. Now it's like, it's bigger than that. And I'm not on any government assistance. I know a lot of my cousins are. A lot of my cousins are. Way too many, way more than what I would like to be, but it's a lot of them on some type of government a program, some type of low income program. Those bad boys are getting axed straight up because of the fraud and the waste that has been found in those agencies. And trust me, I get it. I'm not a politician. I'm not the president. So I can't be like, oh, that's wrong and that's right. I'm not worried about that. My job is to make sure that I use the resources and the tools that was given to me by my Savior. Okay. My job is to make sure that me and mine's, it ain't nobody else's job. It ain't nobody else's responsibility. I'm not going to sit around and I'm not going to wait on that nair person to make sure I'm straight. I'm not waiting on no stimulus check. I'm not waiting on no income tax check. I'm not waiting on any of that. Not to mention the housing market. They want us disrupted and distracted with all this other stuff, but the housing market is crashing. There's going to be two types of people that come out of this housing market. Those that will be homeless and those that will be homeowners for the low. For the low. Same thing that happened during the recession. People that was in position to start preparing because they was watching the trends and watching the numbers and watching the stock market and watching the housing market, watching the vehicle market. Listen, it's a lot of stuff. When I say it's bad, it's bad. And this is not something that gets you all, anxious and in anxiety. No, this is a call to get your butt up. This is a call to get your butt in position. This is a call to not get caught with your pants down. This is a call to not let history repeat itself in your life. We've seen this over and over and over again, but this is on another scale. And they don't give a crap. You hear me? They don't give a crap. You got so many people on social media crying like, look, I voted for you, bro. And my job got cut. And these people don't know what they finna do. It's taking months to get another job. Why? Because they axing all the jobs. They are calling it restructuring, which means that it will be solely automated. That's why you got to play the game too. It's a game. You got to play the game too. If you see these businesses automating a business, you got to have an automated business. Success leave clues. I don't want my cousins out here not knowing. They already know where this is going. They know where this is going. Let them fight out in the streets by themselves, figure it out. And when they do, we're going to bring in the military. We're going to implement martial law if they get it popped off. And I'm telling you, the pot is stirred. There's so many people like, oh, there's a racist regime coming in, and oh, he's racist, and they're implementing their racism. The man is trying to save this country. This country is in debt, and the man don't care about nothing else but this country. Okay? Another thing, racism ain't nothing. And if you're tired of being raced against or racismed against, then get your own stuff. Stop looking to people to give you something. That's how you stop it. You want to stop racism, get your own. Okay? Racism only is where somebody has the power or the ability to suppress a whole entire generation, nation. That's really what racism is. I'm not going to give you the same opportunities, but in this day and time, there is no excuses. We have the same opportunities. There ain't nobody literally standing at the gate and gatekeeping and saying, you know what, you cannot cross this line. This is only for whites only, and no blacks are allowed. Ain't nobody doing that. Ain't nothing stopping you but your laziness. That's it. And your ability to think, to use your mind, and stop thinking that everything that's not a scam is a scam, and everything that is a scam is not a scam. You being scammed out of your tax dollars. Ukraine them then got rich off of your tax dollars. That's a scam. When you go to work, that's a scam. Uncle Sam get paid first before you do. That's a scam. You living in something that you don't even own. That's a scam. You paying somebody else's mortgage, all in the name of rent. That is a scam. When you think that you buying a house and you miss your mortgage for 90 days and they foreclose your house, that is a scam. You don't get none of that money that you put into that house. None of it. When you go and buy a vehicle, and life happens, you lose your job or whatever, stuff that's happening right now. You think they're going to think, well, for the last 2 years, they've been paying their payments 30 days. They call it 90 days, they're repossessing. Period. That's a scam. You don't get your deposit back, your down payment. You don't get all your monthly payments you done paid. That's just a scam. All the rent you done paid into somebody else's property, when you have to move, you don't get that back. They don't even want to give you your deposit back. They will go and find something to tally up the monies that you had in deposit just to keep you from having a deposit. It's all been one big scam. The government, the aids, the handouts, the whole entire system. If we can keep a group of people on our programs, they will never think outside the box to want to have their own. All these, these electric vehicles is green. People thinking that this is good for the gander. No, it's not. This is how they implement control. You ain't got no gas-powered vehicle. They can flip your stuff on with a switch, flip it off with a switch. They don't want you to drive. They can cut it off, not allow you to drive. Smart homes, smart locks, smart meters, smartphones, smart laptops, smart TVs. Smart thermostats. We just thinking, oh, this is so cool. Hell no, this is a plan. Straight up. Till you start reading stories about people being locked in their homes and unable to get out. Or locked out of their homes and unable to get in. Or the thermostat is in there burning people up in the dead of summer. No, that is too much control. It is time, and the time is now, right now, for you to do something to help yourself. With that being said, look, I said I wasn't fooling with my people. But when I start seeing all of this, because one thing that I do is behind the scenes, I research. I'm watching them so I know how to build. I'm watching them so I know how to build. What is y'all doing? And I'm not all focused and glued. No, I go to the sources. Why? Okay, this is how y'all moving. You didn't sign some other executive orders. Y'all not finna give these people food stamps? Man, that is going to cause a freaking war. If you my color, you already know how we act when we ain't got food and when hurricanes, you see us on TV breaking up into stuff and looting and taking stuff. That is not good. And y'all not gonna give these kids free reduced meals. That's our fault. It's not their fault. It's our fault because we put too much power in these people's hands. When they gave you equal rights, we should have been doing our big ones, not spending all our money with the Orientals on their hair care, stuff that don't benefit us nothing. You can't eat that hair. That hair can't preserve you. That fit can't preserve you. You can do nothing but look nice and take pictures and act like you live in luxury. Fake foolishness. You wearing your house. You wearing your legacy. You wearing that. You driving that. Ain't nobody got their foot on your neck. It's time to take a stand. I said I wasn't going to come by here and offer any of this to anybody. But I'm like, look. I really genuinely love my people, and I don't got to know you to love you. Just please know that. I don't want nothing to happen to you. I don't want us to keep repeating cycles of victimization. I really don't. And trauma. I really don't. And that's why I come here. I don't care if I got to holler and scream. It doesn't matter. Ain't nobody going to stop me from telling y'all the truth. Success leaves clues, and it's scandalous how many other people is getting rich. Why? There's a group of people that's just going to dookie. Literally. I'm watching two things happen simultaneously. Real life people is out here, getting rich and able to, they're doing things that I would agree with, but that ain't my business. It really ain't. I see it and don't see it. I'm not using my money to go buy no mansion. For what? I don't even have that. Listen, what we all gonna do? Stay in this house? No. I could take that money and go buy some land and build something, have some cattle on it. I'm thinking long term. I'm not thinking about looking flashy. For what? For who? For you? I don't need no flashy car. If I ever get an expensive vehicle, it is only going to be for the purpose of a tax write-off. That's it. If I ever go get a G-Wagon, trust and believe it's because it's over 10,000 gross vehicle weight and I can write the whole thing off and ride a car for free. And even though I can go do that, I still ain't did that. I don't got time for that type of stuff. You ain't putting me in no dang on 15-minute city. You're not going to control whether my kids have something to eat or not. Do you understand me? You're just not. That's too costly. I got 2 dead children behind this system. I'm not playing with this system. I care enough about your children. I care enough about you to don't be me. Get out here. There's too many ways to get to your bag. And if success leave clues, follow them. Everything is online. If success leave clues, follow them. Why is we still in lines asking for handouts? Asking for somebody to accept us? Hey, sis, what's up, girlfriend? Why? Why are we crying talking about our food stamps and our free reduced meals? Create your own. Because you got the ability, the resources, the tools, the time to create your own. And if everything is gone from brick and mortar to click and order, you need to have something in that same space. Success leave clues. Only the people who don't know how to maneuver is going to be left behind. And that's why you got people getting rich and you got people going to cow dung. Okay? That's the clean version. in real life. There's two type of people right now. Hey, let me get ahead of this. You may absolutely abhor and hate technology, but you got to learn how to utilize it. When I do have more time, because I have a meeting that I need to get to in just a little bit, I'm going to show y'all just how sick. When I say these people are sick, they are sick with these robots. They are sick. I'm like, this what y'all doing? And these things have already been done. Robots cleaning your house, people, human beings think this is normal. There is nothing normal about this. Before you wake up, the B system gonna be implemented. I'm not finna be a part of that. Okay? So I'm just looking for those who say, yeah, I'm not finna be a part of that either. You ain't putting nothing in me, you ain't forcing me to do nothing, you ain't doing none of that. I am good. I decline the offer. I don't need your food. Okay? I don't need any of that. I don't have to go in y'all stores. I don't need any of that. When I was put here, God gave me exactly and told me exactly what was mine. And just like y'all went after y'all's, I'm going after mines. You don't have no authority over me except the authority that I allow you to exercise over me. I abide by the law. So I'm a law-abiding citizen, but I'm not no dummy. And I didn't see you for decades, all in our history books. How you did my people. I am the change. Do you understand me? On my watch, in my generation, okay? I don't need your platforms, and I'm not worried about your platforms and you taking any platforms from me. No, because you ain't the one holding me up. You ain't the one that's giving me anything. So I'm telling my people, get yourself in position. All of those, the latest thing that I just heard just blew my mind. I'm like, dang, they ain't playing out here in these streets. If you got student loans, okay, and you have been in deferment, yeah, they canceling that. No, ain't gonna be no deferment no more. It's going to be due upon demand. That's why you need to have some extra money coming in. Get out of that system. When the pandemic happened, this is exactly what the Most High told me. Pay them back their money. Get out of their system, because those who are indebted to them folks will be controlled by them folks. Ain't going to be no. You owe us. When they start saying that you have to, it ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. You gotta go and register for the army, male or female. Now, what the hell is y'all planning? I'm good. I'm real good, okay? And I'm so good. I'm not only building over here. I got investments across the seas. You understand me? Right on back over there in the motherland. I got land over there too. Straight up. When it's time for me to go, I'm going, but I'm not going broke. Because God said, look, plunder them. Take back what they took from you. And that's what mission I'm on. So with that being said, look, check this out. I have these opportunities available for you. You ain't got time, go create digital product. You ain't got time, learn how to do all of this stuff. I got you, okay? You need to have something. Where they out here clipping federal funding programs, jobs. Where I live at in Texas, man, look, they finna let go 1,000 bus drivers. And these people like, yeah, we really don't know. We don't know what we finna do. I'm just sitting back looking like, dang, all of these people is unprepared, as if y'all didn't see this coming a mile away. That's a lot of people. I showed y'all online what 6,000 people look like being cut from a job, what 1,400 look like being cut from a job, 1,000 bus workers. And now they want everything automated and robotic. I'm not with that, because that good old book warns us all of that beast system. Now they want to monitor everything. They want to watch everything. Listen. This is the time we need to come together. We are really creative and wealthy people. Our problem is we're looking for the wealth on the outside. The wealth is on the inside. You know how to cook, you know how to organize, you know how to clean, you know how to fix cars, you know how to fix heaters, you a nurse, you know how to bandage folks, you know how to sew up people, you know how to do hair. And everybody else make money off of us, lots of it. And then turn around and do us like this. No, ma'am, no, sir. No, ma'am, no, sir. And even though I am not a part of their systems, my family members are. Y'all, some of y'all still receive. What you gonna do now? I remember when people used to come to me and be like, Dr. T, if I sign up with your program, is it gonna affect my Social Security? I used to be like, hell yes, it is. You don't want it to? You comfortable getting $900 a month? A month. Versus you making $900 in a day? And now what? Now they're like, yeah, they found out fraud. Y'all been over there giving checks to people that's 305 years old, 350 years of age to 369 years of age. Y'all been giving Social Security checks to people like that for almost 20 years. 250 to 269, 220 to 239. Ain't nobody living that long. In the education department, you getting all this funding, but now you over here teaching people in Cairo how to speak English and stuff, taking the money from the American people. So much waste and so much fraud. And them people in political positions have been fattening their pockets off our dollar bills. And now we over here just struggling. Hell no, I am pissed off. Do you hear me? I am really, really pissed off. Y'all have bankrupted these people in this country. Y'all just gonna do us like this. Then you stole all that money during the pandemic. Closed all them moms and pops and all them buildings you ride by any city. Just empty buildings everywhere. Only for the big business and the big boys to come in and buy it up and then turn around and rent it to you for a price you can't even afford. That is absolutely crazy in real life. That is absolutely crazy in real life. Then you take our money to Honduras and the rainforest. You gave $1.5 trillion to the Amazon rainforest. Is you serious? People are homeless. This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable, okay? So here we go. Y'all want to do something? Because I'm telling y'all, and not only am I telling y'all, I have showed y'all. Making $1 million ain't hard, okay? It comes with some sacrifices. But sometimes, hot diggity dog, you're going to have to get up off your butt so you can stand up on your feet. If that means losing an hour or two of sleep to learn a new skill, so be it. Our people built pyramids with straight skills. They didn't need school or college. They didn't need no government's help. Our minds are so powerful. When they sat down in the scripture, the Tower of Babel was not a physical building. They sat down and said, come and let us think of how we can build something so big that it'll go all the way into the heavens so that our name will never, ever be forgotten again because of the flood. So they thought they were smart and said, let us come together and let us build it. Buildeth means that it's already done. Not come and let us build. That's something that we would do present tense. Or not come and let us start building. Come and let us buildeth a tower that'll reach all the way up into the heavens. That way, if there's ever any type of flood or whatever, we'll never be wiped out. Our names will never be wiped out. It said, as they were sitting there thinking, it got God's attention. He said, hold on. Let us come down and see what they are building. What they have builded. Excuse me. And he said, hold up. Let us confuse the language of these people. Because if we don't confuse their language and they all be on one accord like this, whatever they think, they'll never be stopped. He didn't say whatever they speak. He said whatever they think. Your mind is so powerful. We are powerful individuals, too powerful to be poor. Okay? So we need to start thinking. Come out of the mindset that, oh, massa, man, bump all of that. This is 2025. You only a slave if you want to be. You understand me? Ain't nobody pimping you unless you want to be pimped. And the only reason why you'll be pimped is because you have not went and educated yourself. And you have not figured out the formula how to do this. Because once you figure out how to do this, can't nobody stop you. They let whites, blacks, Hmong, Indians. Look at the Indians. They come over here and get rich. What you mean? Somebody got a foot on your neck. The Indians come over here and get rich. If the hood is so poor, why the Chinese come in the hood with the nail shops and the hair shops and get rich? We pay $336 million a year to the Orientals to send back to China. What? We spend $1.8 trillion every year. We're not poor. That's a lie. And we don't need their dang on handouts. We need to stand up and get off our butts out of that place of comfortability on them government programs. We don't need y'all food. See, it'll be a different story if we be like, we don't need y'all free reduced school meals. We already got some vegetables and some other stuff growing in our own gardens. Ooh, do you know the power? Let's go back into Target and stop and let's boycott them. You ain't even got no building for your own self. You ain't got no clothing building. That sounds stupid because eventually you're going to end back up over there. You have nothing of your own. So eventually you're going to spend with them anyway. Stop kidding ourselves. Well, we just going to boycott them and we're going to go in a Target and fill up our baskets. I mean, come on, people. We got to do better. With that being said, I got to go. I literally got 20 minutes left, okay? 20 minutes. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? How many of you guys that know me know that I love you enough to keep on screaming it from the mountaintops and I ain't afraid of nobody. Ain't nobody going to shut me up and stop me. Maybe that's why God said, look, I'm going to send you because you rough around the edges and your head is hard as flint. And I got to send you to them type of people because they not going to listen to nobody else coming up in their camp talking to them this type of way. I care enough. I hurt every day. I cry all the time. Ain't no way in hell I'm finna let these people what they done did to my kids. And that's gonna be it. For whatever reason, maybe God knew they had to touch me like that in such a deep way, in such a painful way, to make me be as passionate to want to save somebody else, to want to help somebody else, to want to empower somebody else. I don't want to be the only one out here saying, this is what I'm doing. Look at me. That is not my forte. It's just not me. I am a regular smuggler person that God said, hey, you said you want to be used. I will use you. He sent me ahead to learn the game so I can come back and bring the people with me without all of us having to be slowed down and come on. And no, I'm a use you to go and pave the path. And then I'm going to have you go back and tell them, oh, come on this way. Everything that I have done has been led by the Ruach HaKodesh, the Spirit of the living God. I'm not even smart enough to think about the things that he has given me and to do the things that I have done. Never in my life. I knew I hated poverty, but I never in my life thought I would make $1 million. I'm still baffled, like, what? But trust and believe, I did not make $1 million for me. You don't see me on no yachts. You don't see me doing them type of things, and don't think when I do them, I'm living lavish. I'm mastermind on yachts, but you ain't seen me doing that. I could be one of these people out here flashing, hey, come live the luxury life, lying and all of this bull crap. I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you to build you something. The flood is coming. It's looking real crazy out here. Please get up while you can. Thank you, Lord, because I was finna say the DAMMIT word. Get up while you can. Do something now. Don't let them be the only ones prospering. They create chaos because they cash out on it. Every time Donald Trump get on that microphone, he say something controversial, he doing it on purpose. He is a marketing genius in real life. He is a marketing genius. Hands down, I give him that. As far as the business aspect go, he's a marketing genius. And you can capitalize off his controversy. It's something as simple as that by reporting on him. You don't got to like him. Start making content about some of the stuff he say. Views will be up. Platforms will be paying you. That's the bare minimum you can do. You ain't got to like him. You can go take the parts you don't like and leave your commentary out. But just because his name carry weight, it's going to bring weight to you. Stuff as simple as that. Creating shirts that you don't even got an inventory with his picture on it. There's so many people want to buy the man merch. Well, hell, let me sell it. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Let me know you understand what I'm saying. So when I'm coming back here tonight, I'm not coming back here. I have so much stuff, and this ain't coming from no boastful, cocky place. I have enough stuff that I don't need to give nothing to nobody. But let me tell you the honest to God truth, and this is why I can't stand a gatekeeper. I got so much stuff that not even in my lifetime, it will take 10 lifetimes to be able to do all of this stuff. I can be like, yeah, I'll go make $10 million by myself. The hell with everybody else. I can't. It's so much. I'm like, hey, can I teach you credit? Hey, can I teach you land banking? Hey, can I teach you funding? Hey, can we come together and create something? Because one man can't do it by himself. If you're willing to learn this, look, I'll bring all the customers to you. You willing to come over here? I'll bring all the customers over here to you. I know how to go out and get the people. Are you willing to come over here and learn this? Okay? Can you learn this? Can you learn that? Can you learn government contracts? Can you learn funding? Okay? Can you learn housing? Can you learn real estate? Okay? Can you learn AI? Can you learn how to do funnels? Can you learn how to do host? Can you go live? Can you blow up on TikTok? Do you understand? Do you understand? Do you understand? I'm not coming out here to beg y'all for anything. God is good to me. Emphasis, good to me. And when he called me to this position, he didn't call me to come by myself. Straight up. Whenever God did anything, he called for the whole nation. Hey, I need y'all to rebuild this walls. I need the tribe of Judah, tribe of Gad. I need the tribe of Benjamin. I need all of y'all on the wall building. Do you understand? We're supposed to be establishing the kingdom of God. That's what we're supposed to be doing. And what is his kingdom? Life. And life more abundantly. It sure ain't for his people to be caught up inside of this demonic system called the beast system. They implementing all of this, messing with God's creation, putting chips in people's brain. Listen. So this is what I got for y'all, and then I gotta go in 14 minutes. If you don't want to do nothing else, people are going to be spending money. Okay? It's just natural. With all of the crazy stuff going on, and we over here telling everybody, look, 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 you should be doing this, and this is how you prepare. No, they still gonna be spending money because they ignorant. And that's why millions will perish. Because they still gonna keep on doing the status quo and going on with what they supposed to go on with. The vendors list, the boss vendors list, that is the bare minimum you can get. Grab something like that. People love to shop. They love clothes and they love them on discount. You get them for wholesale. Now you got a whole clothing line. Now you got a whole clothing store. Listen, now you got a whole shoe brand, whole pocketbook, purse. People buy this stuff. AirPods, all of this stuff that people is out here buying. Cameras, all of this stuff. Let me buy it for $20 and go ahead and sell it for $80. That's a $60 increase. Okay? Let me buy that for $10. Okay, let me buy it. These are vetted. People gonna be buying hair. My daughter is one. It doesn't matter what I say to my daughter. It does not matter. She's like, Mom, I work for my money. I'm gonna go spend $250 on my hair. I'm like, almost taken aback. You gotta pick me up off the floor. So I'm like, look, don't go spend no $200 on no bundle. I'm gonna hook you up right up over here. Go to them, get your hair for $20. How much it really costs. Okay? If you don't want to sell anything, don't. There's a lot of people that do boutiques and hair people that, hey, look, I got a vendors list with celebrity hair. Hey, look, you like those new shoes? You ain't got to go spend it with Michael. Listen, here goes some Jordans for $10. You understand me? $47 for the vendors list. You can make $4,700 on the vendors list. That's called investment. I'm not spending my money. I'm not eating my money. I'm not paying all my bills with all my money. I'm going to take something to invest in me that is for today. It could be for today, or it could be for tomorrow. But I'm going to make sure I got something in place. Y'all come pulling this. Y'all come pulling this pandemic because it's coming. It's coming. Measles outbreak, all these different outbreaks. All of a sudden, after 350 or 340 something deadly viruses went missing from a lab that y'all don't know where they from. I showed y'all that. Go look it up on Google. Deadly viruses missing from a lab and they don't know where it's at. Go look it up on Google. Now all of a sudden we got H5N1, we got the measles, we got Ebola, we got all kind of stuff. The flu, walking pneumonia, we got all kind of deadly stuff coming into our ports of entry on purpose. Y'all come on back here with another pandemic. 1 second, that's my children at the door. I'll be out in just a minute, okay, babe? I gotta hurry up. 10 minutes, okay? All of the stuff that they planning is coming. They're gonna do the lockdowns. The reason why all of this unemployment is happening is going to crash the unemployment. How can the unemployment handle? They're getting rid of FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Agency. Is crazy, okay? Please, people, please. All I'm saying is do something for yourself. That's it. I don't care if you don't do nothing with me, don't buy nothing from me, do something with yours. Buy something from somebody else. Go create it. It doesn't matter. Get yourself in position. Success leave clues. These people that took all that money during the pandemic, put it online, took all that money from online, and then went and bought them some underground bunkers. I think that's scandalous. Where y'all running to and what y'all running from? What's going to happen to all of us, the American taxpayers who gave y'all that money? And now you take it and go build underground cities. What happened to all of the people up above? What they going to do? Hi, baby, I'm coming. Shut the door. What they going to do? What we going to do? Y'all done got billions of dollars and went and built underground bunkers able to withstand nuclear fallout and all of this stuff. What is we gonna do? You got drones spying on us. Listen, okay, I got the boss vendors list, $47. Okay, I got 1,000 done for you digital products. They ebooks in every niche. Dog training, there's a whole bunch of dog lovers. Relationships, email marketing, starting an online business, you name it. How to start credit, build your credit, repair your credit. It's just ebooks. They are already done for you. You can sell each ebook for $97. Graphics, text, everything is done for you. Okay? I have the 1,000 done for you digital products for $97. Moving down the list. Let me tell y'all, in order to get these sales, you got to be ready while we on live. And I literally have about 7 or 8 minutes. So you got to make your mind up in that time frame. And I'm going to be talking fast. Okay? Because I have a hard stop in about 7 or 8 minutes. Literally. Okay? If you want to learn how to buy land and where to buy land in all 50 states in the United States for $100, for $300, for $500, for $800, there is a list with over 12 states where you can buy houses for $500. There's 10 states you can buy houses for $1,000. And they already valued at 39,000, 40,000. They might need to have the grass cut. They may need to have the roof replaced. They may need to have the sink, but you buy them for low. If you don't want to keep them, you can flip them and sell them. In 2 days, have the money wired into your account. It's called land banking. I have a 4-hour workshop and the list with over 250 different land banks in all states that you can get for $197. Okay. I also have the 7-day credit suite. Cash is gonna die. You're gonna need credit. Trust and believe me. Just like you're gonna need digital products or something in the digital space, you're gonna need credit. Credit is in the digital space. It's a number that is on a computer. A credit card is an amount of money, a number in a digital space. But you can make it tangible, okay? By cashback rewards, getting money off the card, you can use credit to go buy you land, to go buy you gold, to go buy you silver, to get back to the basics, to build you some real wealth. We don't need to be saving cash. Cash is garbage. We need to have real assets. That's why cash is not called real. It's called currency. Real estate is real. Okay? Gold is real. It's real currency. It was here before money and coins was made. It's going to be here when a dollar crash and every other currency ain't no good. It loses its value. Okay? I have the 7-day credit sweep hack. It also comes with 200,000 funding play, meaning sweep your credit clean, especially do it before the CFPB is totally demolished. Right now, they on pause, so you can do your complaints through the FTC. There has been data breaches where your information was exposed. That gives you legal right to have anything negative, derogatory, obsolete, or erroneous removed from your credit report. Not only that, they're being sued for deceiving us. Fraudulent practices against consumers. Every dispute right now is going through because they have been sued by the big dogs for playing with us. Okay? I have the 24-hour, not 24-hour, 7-day credit sweep hack and the 200,000 funding play. This is why I tell you, go to this bank on Monday, get 3 of their products, $50,000. They pull from Experian. On Tuesday, go to this bank, get 3 of their products for $150,000. They pull from TransUnion. And on Wednesday, go to this bank. They pull from Equifax, get 3 of their products. Now you have $450,000 that you can leverage. So it's a 200K funding play. 75,000 over here, 25,000 over here. Go get 100,000 from American Express, and this is how you do it simultaneously. I have that with the 7-day credit hack sweep credit sweep hack, however you want to call it. Okay, $497 for both of those. All right, my mentorships. I told y'all last night and the time before that. It is $5K to get into these mentorships. However, I'm going to give y'all one more final chance to come and build with me. Okay? So you don't have to buy from me. Government contracts, we have to go now and get what we need back from the government. Fair exchange ain't no robbery. And that's all I'm going to say. Get yourself ready to go get your billions, your millions, whatever, however much you want to get, however much you can handle. Go get your money back from the government through government contracts. It's a way to play the game, but you need to know how to play the game. And I can get you ready to go get your government cheese, okay? And that's in Gov Money. I'm allowing every mentorship that I'm about to name. I'm gonna let you in for $9.97. Okay? It goes to $5,000 back to what it was. But because these things are happening, you need to invest in yourself. You want $10,000, $100,000 back, you're not going to get it on a $10 investment. You're not even going to get it on a $100 investment. I'm going to tell you that right now. In order for me to make $1 million, you will not even believe how much I had to actually invest. One of my mentors is $150,000 every year, not a one-time fee. But I know that one conversation, one tool, one fix will make me $1 million in a weekend. Okay? So the government contracts is called Gov Money Mentorship. It is 8 weeks long. I guarantee that you will get a contract 2 weeks to 90 days after starting this mentorship. Okay? On a low level, low hanging fruit, that's what we'll call it. $50,000 contracts. I didn't already showed you. I don't have time to show you where the money is at in your backyard. You can go look on any one of my walls. You can go look on any one of my communities. I just showed you $19 million contract sent to my husband in the transportation space that y'all keep playing and sleeping on. You don't even got to have no vehicles. You got to have a paper transportation business to get these contracts. The DOT, Department of Transportation, got them for you on state, federal, and local level. Government contracts, cleaning, these emergency disaster relief contracts. Right now, America is under an economic emergency. The money is tripled. So if they was willing to pay you $150,000, now they willing to pay you $1 million for that work. Okay, government contracts, $997. This will be the last time I will bother y'all about government contracts. You will pay me $5,000 if I ever do it again. That's why I'm telling all my cousins, get in, because now I'm going to teach you about emergency contracts. I'm going to teach you about cleaning contracts. These are all contracts you can have in 2 weeks to 90 days. Real talk. Also, books, bestsellers, and stages. If you have a story to tell, this is the fastest way to wealth. Solomon told stories, and that is why he was the richest man in the whole entire world. He told stories about ants. He told stories about butterflies. He told stories about everything, okay? He was a storyteller, and because he told stories, people from all around the world, and guess what? He didn't have no social media at all. Even now, today in 2025, people that get on and say, hey, we're going to have some story time. It could be a made-up story. It goes viral. People be lying in their stories. It goes viral. We write your book in a weekend. You have a story to tell. We write your book in a weekend. We make it a bestseller 72 hours after it is approved. And then we go ahead and go for the big bag, $25,000 minimum. to walk on anybody's platform, to go in person to anybody's event, $15,000 virtually. This is what the bestseller authority give you. Creating a workbook from that, a coaching program, a community of your tribe inside of this mentorship, okay? I'm going to give you a whole entire course. I'm going to give you where to go and say, hey, I want to speak. Do a TEDx talk. You want to land a TEDx talk. You want to land spots on podcasts. Start your own podcast. This is the mentorship to be in, okay? Moving past that. Land bankers. If you want to get with me and a couple of other your cousins and you want to go and buy land for dirt cheap and get dirt rich and start building hospitals, banks, grocery stores, schools, okay? You want to start leasing your land. You want to flip your land. You want to be a wholesaler. You want to sell your land to the government. Government contracts will be talked about in here because they buy land and they pay real big. Okay. And when I say buy land, they may buy your land or a piece of your land for 5 years for $1 million so that they can raise their beef, so that they can raise their cows. Okay. Not only that, we will go together as a group to auctions. Okay. To purchase land, 14 acres, $50,000. We can start tiny homes on them. We can start an RV park. We can start a mobile home park. We can start a parking lot for big trucks. We can start an EV charging station. So many different things, okay? And I will go over that. Also give you access to a system that if you want to sell land and be a land banker, then you have the system to do it, okay? Contact the wholesalers while you sleep. That's land bankers. Lord have mercy, I got 1 minute. Let's do kingdom. That is for kingdompreneurs, okay? That is for those that know they are called to build and establish the kingdom. Now, everything will be given in this one. Everything will be given in this one because God said so. We need to be moving like Joseph. We need to have a plan. We need to execute. We need to have communities where we have storehouses. We will talk about nonprofits, government contracts, so you can fill those warehouses, so you can be in a position when them people can't go into stores and when them people can't go into buildings because they refuse to do A, B, C, or D, then they will come to you and you will be in position. This is not just about now. This is about later, what God is going to do through you. But this is only for kingdom builders. Everything. Trust, insurance policies, how to become your own bank, how to become a hub zone and an 8-8. This is beyond government contracts over here. This is where you become an empire and you allow them to give you $1 trillion contracts, not million. You don't have to fight. You don't got to bid with nobody. You just got to have a certain certification. We're going to get to that bag over here. Let's do kingdom. So many things that I can't even name, because God wants us to take back the 7 mountains: education, media, land, all of that, family, relationship, all of that is going to be over here, not just on a physical level. This is where we come together, break bread, do communion, learn scripture, learn the kingdom, okay? All of these are $9.97, and last but never least, my husband has an opportunity for you to join. He's going to teach you transportation so that you can get these same type of contracts. If you don't do nothing but start a transportation business on paper and offer your services from July to about November, you'd make $1 million, is almost close to $1 million. Hurricane season, Florida, Georgia, Alabama, and you don't got to have not one truck, okay? You don't got to have not one truck. You can take the contract. Yes, I can complete the order. You find somebody else that got the vehicles, posting on Indeed, going on the load board. Is simple. It's real simple. Let them do the work. You pay them out of whatever you make. Okay? If they're gonna charge you $250,000 out of $1 million, then you let them charge you $250,000. You got $750,000 just for being a contractor and for paying them. That'll be your role in the contract. Okay. So he's going to show you how to put your paperwork together for a transportation business, how to operate it from your home and your phone using your Wi-Fi and your internet. Okay. How to sell your services to the government, how to register, get your certifications. And I have hooked up with my girl over here is Coach Mo. And we got a new aspect over here in the transportation space where we're going to teach you that game on how to become a dealer. Okay. How to get your dealer's license so you ain't got to go lease vehicles and do all of that. You can literally become a car lot, sell these, buy them for dirt cheap, sell them. You can rent them out to Uber drivers, gig workers, DoorDash, Lyft. You can rent them out that way. You can put them on Turo, or when people out here spending their tax money, you can go get you a little quarter acre of land, go set up shop and sell these vehicles, okay? You buy them at wholesale prices. And it's a dealer license. So you don't get no garbage. These is repos and all of this different stuff. All of those mentorships, they're either 8, 12 weeks. Let's Do Kingdom is 12 months. I'm going to show you how to make $1 million in Let's Do Kingdom, because that is what we're told to do. Not to say I ain't going to show you how to make $1 million over here in these other ones. Government contracts will give you $1 million. Being in this transportation space will give you $1 million, partnering with government contracts. Okay? Books bestseller will give you $1 million. You can create 7 figures just off of your voice and your story. With that being said, that's all I got for y'all. I got to go. If anybody would like to join me on a platform where I'm getting ready to be enlightening some other people about kingdom work, okay? About kingdom work. I may accept a payment plan. If you email me, my email is on the screen. I may accept a payment plan for some of y'all because I understand, okay? But I only want people that's ready to build, not ready to play. I don't have time for that. I really don't. But I do gotta go, okay? I really, really, really gotta go. If you are interested in any of that, you have to act, okay? Like right now. If you need a payment plan, email me. I'm not gonna do that for everybody. We walking around with more than $1,000, $997, talking on it and incurring a bill. If I'm gonna introduce you to $1 million, you're gonna have to come to the table with 1,000. That's what God said. Because you can never reap from a realm you didn't sow in. You can't never get to no thousands of dollars if you never even invested $1,000. If all you invest in the 100 realm, it's gonna come back to you in the 100 realm. Simple as that. That's the law of reciprocity. I love y'all. That's what I got for y'all. If you want to take it, take it. If not, I don't know what to tell y'all. Okay, prices go back to what they really is moving forward. Okay. Yep, email me. Everybody, you got to be ready. I'm not offering no discounts to nobody. Okay? No more. Just last night I said $5,000. When I seen them cutting Social Security, when I seen them cutting all these programs, and then with the student loans, you're responsible for them bad boys. I was like, look, okay, God, one more time. So here I am. Here I am. I love y'all, and I'm out.